Sunday, October 21st. Episode 7. Misstep.
Margo, aren't you going to Father James's memorial?
I've been meaning to tell you, Dad. I don't think I can make it.
Why? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. It's just that Charlotte has been kind of off since, the whole Michelle thing, and me and Parker wanted to... I can't do this.
Can't do what?
Lie to you. I can't get mad at her for all the lying just to turn around and do it too. Dad, Charlotte, Parker, and I are going to search Father James's house while the rest of the town is at his memorial.
Why?
Because Father James was Abraham Benag's brother, and Abraham Benag founded the Nawala Rehab Facility.
Margo, I really don't like you getting tangled up in this again. Last time, you were lucky. That might not happen again.
I know, but it's for Mom.
Is it?
I think so. I don't really know anymore, but people are dying, and I want to help stop it.
Do you not trust Scott?
No, I think the sheriff is doing the best he can. It's just hard to sit on the bench sometimes.
I almost lost you last time.
I won't do anything like that again, I promise.
I can't lose you. You know that, don't you?
Of course I do. I can't lose you either, Dad. We're just looking to see if there even is a connection. We'll leave at the first sign of danger.
Margo, I know this is a heavy thing to ask of you, but if Charlotte doesn't leave, I need you to take care of yourself.
Dad.
I know you don't want to leave your best friend. I get that. But you have to understand when people are going farther than you are willing to go.
Okay. I will.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Christian, have you seen my tape recorder?
People don't use those anymore.
Haha, very funny, but seriously.
I'm pretty sure you left it in the kitchen during one of your late night snacks.
How do you know about those?
I don't go to bed until 1, Char, and the kitchen is my territory at night. And by the way, I might have let you eat the Neapolitan ice cream last night, but I will not be making that mistake again.
You need a better sleep schedule.
Why do you need the recorder anyway? I mean, to record the memorial? That's sort of dark.
I'm not going to the memorial.
Charlotte.
It's nothing like that, I promise. I'm just looking into some town history with Parker and Margo.
Even if it was something like that, you wouldn't tell me.
Christian, it's not a big deal.
Just like you not sleeping or getting nightmares all the time. I get you not wanting to talk to Mom and Dad about it, trust me, I do, but there is a lot going on, and I'm your brother, Char. I'm the door across the hall from you. I just want to know you're okay.
I'm okay.
Well, you don't look like it to me.
What do I have to do to prove to you that I'm fine?
Tell me why you can't sleep.
There's a lot going on right now. And I'm dealing with it.
That isn't good enough.
I'm fine. Why won't anyone believe me when I say it?
Because no one has ever heard you say anything else. No one is ever fine all the time, and it's just impossible. People don't work like that, and neither do you.
Maybe I do.
I'm your brother. Let me be there for you.
Parker's here. I don't want to keep her waiting.
Charlotte, wait.
See you tonight, bro.
Please be careful.
Oh no, this is not happening.
What?
Don't act innocent with me, Holland. You know what you did.
Bradey was my ride. It seemed rude to leave him at the corner.
It would have been fitting.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
We had bio together for a year.
Yes, my bad. Sorry. It just seemed like so long ago.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry. I get it.
I'm actively hurling.
So what's the plan of search of the house?
Well, since you brought the rat with you, we might as well split into groups to cover more ground.
How exactly are we going to get in?
Did you miss the part about my dad being the sheriff?
Just when I think you were going in the straight and narrow.
Can't Uncle Scott get in a lot of trouble if you're caught with those?
Huh. Did you two hear something? It's like there's this voice that's trying to speak to me.
Don't be an asshole, York.
So you didn't hear it. Weird. Let's see what Father Benag has locked away in here. I call checking the office.
I guess I'll go with you.
Want to look at the kitchen?
Sure.
I thought you said she knew I was coming.
I did. That was just a lie.
Margo!
You seem so sad reminiscing about the good old days, and if you two are really so close, I'm sure Parker will forgive with time.
You've met PJ, right? It's gonna take a lot more than time.
Then apologize.
I don't think that will do either.
What was it? The secret. What could be so big that it ruined the two of you forever?
I can't say it. I'm sorry. but I'm not messing up again.
Fair. I mean to make things awkward, honest. I just figured, well, Parker was so quick to recommend you as a date, I thought maybe she wouldn't have a problem with you anymore.
Wait, she recommended me?
Yeah, I was talking about how I liked you, but she was being suspicious about you, so I asked if everything was okay, or if there was any big red flags, and she told me to just go on a date with you.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, maybe there's a part of her that isn't mad at you, no matter how small. Wait,
What is that?
it's a flyer for Noala.
Okay.
You might have been right to pick the kitchen.
You don't have to be so mean to me now.
I don't want to get caught. He's not exactly the best person to bring into this kind of stuff.
You can't just be mean to all the people you don't like.
You can't just yell at people when you don't feel like handling your own problems.
That's not what I'm doing.
You sure? I do it a lot, so I'm kind of an expert. The key is being extra dodgy and never answering questions with a simple answer.
Me and Christian got in a fight.
I take it you guys don't do that a lot.
He's just trying to help, but he's got a lot on his plate right now, and I want him to focus on that.
So yelling that you're totally fine and he has nothing to worry about will definitely stop his worrying.
I didn't yell, I just...
Hold on. What do we have here?
Are those patient files from Noala?
Yes, they are.
Parker, Charlotte, we found some stuff.
So did we.
I think I hear something. A car just pulled up on the side of the house.
Crap. Holland, grab what you can.
We don't have time for that, Parker. Let's go. Can we go out the front?
We should be okay.
Shit, they're right there.
Run!
Why did we park the car so far away?
So they can't be seen from the house.
We made it.
Barely.
What did you find?
Flyers. The one you found in the church for Noala last month. Plus some flyers for the church. They were about to be sent to the rehab facility. What about you?
Files.
Patient files?
Yep.
Holy crap.
I know.
What do we do now?
My dad is questioning Fredericks tonight. When he comes home today, I'll tell him to get a search warrant or whatever is needed to search a dead dude's house. Then the police can find the evidence and he won't have to keep it from the case.
Like Charlotte last time.
Exactly.
And then what?
What do you mean?
So what? There's a connection between the church and the rehab center. That doesn't give us a lead to who's killing people.
One step at a time, cause now we know who to look at for suspects.
You know most of the town goes to church, right?
Yes, but who was chummy enough with Father James to be part of his inner circle?
We don't know if he's leading it or not. He could just know about it.
That's where research comes in.
You really think you can figure this out?
To our credit, we've gotten pretty close before.
Dr. Fredericks, how are you?
I don't understand why I have to keep coming in. Am I a suspect or not?
Well, right now I would say you're a hard to ignore coincidence.
You are constructing your investigation around coincidence.
I don't really believe in coincidences. Now, can I ask you about some of the professors you had at BU?
If you find it necessary.
Who is your psychology professor?
Dr. Troust.
You sure?
Well, for what years are you talking about? I was in college for a while.
You know what? How about you just name all of them?
Dr. Troust was the professor for most of my years, but she was old and retired 2 years before I got my doctorate.
So, who took over after her?
Dr. Benag.
How was Dr. Benag as a professor?
Good. He was very well studied. He'd been a practicing psychologist for a while before he started teaching. It's always good to have someone with real-world experience. You feel like they know what they're talking about.
Oh, I agree. Do you know why he decided to start teaching?
Not particularly. He was a busy man, dabbled in a lot of different things. He seemed like the type that would get bored if he did the same thing for too long.
Do you know what the name of his practice was?
I don't remember the name, but he did talk about it a lot.
Do you remember what type it was? Did he work for himself? Did he work for a company?
I think he overlooked a facility.
A facility. Okay. Did he ever talk to you about any aspirations after teaching? Did you always know you wanted to help rehab patients?
No, I thought I wanted to open up my own practice, but the more I talked to other aspiring psychologists, I realized it would be better to work for a company and establish some patients before I made my own.
It's been some time since you graduated. Do you still want to establish a practice, or is that dream gone?
It's been a little harder to keep patients than I thought it would.
Because of the murders?
Because they're alcoholics, and they don't always come willingly.
Are you aware that 17 of your patients have been reported missing after finishing treatment with you?
Are you aware that 105 of my patients have come home safely?
I'm going to give you a piece of advice. No one cares how much you succeed, only when you screw up. Now, do you know anything about Jidgerum Banag?
Dr. Benag's brother? Not really.
Banag never talked about him.
Not that I remember. I went to college 20 years ago.
Well, so did I. I'm not that forgetful yet.
Are you accusing me of lying?
No. I just want to remind you that you are in this cell, and you will keep coming back to this cell until we know who is killing these patients. You seem to have a lot of holes in your memory, so I'm going to try filling this one in for you. No one is coming to rescue you. If there are other people you're working with, they're obviously not going to come help you. If you help me now, we can sort some things out, find the right charges. Your nephew and nieces just don't want a criminal for an aunt. But if you continue to have a hard time recalling things, and it turns out your memory wasn't as hazy as you claim, you don't strike me as somebody who would do well in prison.
Was that a threat?
The threat? No, never. Just a little reminder. Have a nice night, Dr. Fredericks.
Parker?
You should look outside.
Why, are you...
What are you doing out here?
I figure why waste our time pretending either of us can sleep? Want to go for a drive?
It's 12 o'clock at night.
Got something better to do?
Fine, but we have to be back at 1.
Works for me.
When I was little, I used to love driving through town.
You don't anymore?
The whole thing just feels too claustrophobic now. I look at the streets and I can't breathe.
You struck me as someone who liked small town living.
I do, in the sense of walking everywhere in the cute cafes, but everyone knowing everyone all the time and the gossip. It used to be fun for me, kind of like a game. Now it just stresses me out. Why can't people keep their lives to themselves? And it's not like they're ever talking about anything important. So, where are we going?
Somewhere with a lot of fresh air and no gossip.
You didn't have to do it. You know that, right?
Do what?
Reopen the case for me?
I didn't. Let's not talk about murder today, okay? I think our minds fixate on it enough.
Then what do you want to talk about? You don't exactly like answering my non-murder-based questions.
Maybe I'm more honest in the nighttime. Try me.
Can I ask about this?
This what?
This.
Don't touch my hair.
Sorry, it just needs some serious TLC.
Not all of us get moms that work part-time as hairdressers.
Your mom cut it for you?
No, she never trusted her hands to be that still.
So then who cuts your hair?
Is it that hard for you to believe I get it done at a salon?
Yes. And if you do, you need a new hairdresser.
Rude. I do it myself.
You cut your own hair?
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't mean to at first. I look the most like her. I always have. When she left, I I just kept seeing it in their eyes. I reminded Dad and Danny of her. I reminded myself of her. And it already hurt just breathing after she left, so I cut it. Short and messy and terrible because my mom always took so much pride in her hair. She used to go to your mom. Did you know that? Said she was the only person in town that could do it just the way she liked it. I just started going to a dresser before she left, and I always got it done just like my mom. I never thought a hairstyle could hurt so much. Anytime it gets too long, right about at my chin, I just start seeing her again and I panic.
Are you stopping?
What?
Are you gonna let it grow out now that your mom didn't leave you?
Everyone says that like it's some quick fix, but it doesn't work that way. If I told you that Michelle had cancer and was going to die anyway, would it make you regret not saving her any less?
No.
Well, I guess that's a shit example, but the idea is there. You've spent the past month wishing you could bring Michelle back, replaying every moment of that day like a coach watching football tapes, wishing you had put it together just a little bit sooner. Well, I've been doing that for 4 years, and all that hurt and regret and loathing doesn't just go away. Things don't just suddenly become okay because it's too late. You've already changed. You can't be who you used to be. The event may have never actually happened, but the damage was still felt.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought nighttime me would be someone that could make you feel better.
You don't need to make me feel better.
Someone does.
No, no one does. Why does everyone think that everyone has to be fixed?
Spoken like a true hypocrite.
What did you say to me?
Do you remember the whole reason you called me in the first place? You were trying to fix Holland, and the only reason you continued with the case was to fix the two of us. Charlotte, you're like a repairman.
It's what you do for people you care about.
So let someone do it for you.
But I don't know how to fix me.
That's the great thing about having people who care about you. If you don't know, maybe they do.
Why did you answer my call?
What?
All those weeks ago, when I first called you. Why did you answer it?
I just felt like it.
You never answer the phone when it's a number you don't know. You told me that yourself.
Your number wasn't a number I didn't know.
What?
You accidentally texted me notes instead of Taylor and Bio once. I saved your number.
Why?
Maybe I was hoping you'd call me one day, and I didn't want to let you ring.
What is this place?
Sousa Hill. I used to come here all the time when I was little. My mom worked down the street at the pumpkin patch during the fall. I used to sit in the leaf piles and draw.
You can see the whole town from up here.
It makes everything look small.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm sorry I never noticed you in bio.
Charlotte, I honestly don't.
I hope you know I notice you now.
What?
I know you think that we don't care, that we only hang out with you when there's a killer on the loose and need your help, but that's not true. We care about you. I care about you, and I know I didn't see you back then in bio, but I see you now. I see you in the halls. I look for your car in the parking lot in the morning, and when my nightmares first started and you wouldn't talk to us, I listened to the old recordings you sent me, and take that how you want, but I've spent my whole life feeling like I have to care for everyone all the time. Like if I don't, then it means it's my fault if something goes wrong. It's never felt like a choice. It's always felt like a necessity. Like I need to shoulder the burden for other people or they're never going to be able to do it. And I can't let people fail. I can't. But I don't feel like that with you. I know I said that I think you get by, and that's true, but I think everyone only gets by. You're different from other people, though, Parker. I know you don't think you are, but you are, and I'm not scared to let you burden your own weight. And for the first time since I was a little kid, I trust you with mine. And I know I probably shouldn't. I know you have enough going on right now, but those few breaths of fresh air you give me every night, I don't think anyone else can give me that. I don't think I want to let anyone else try. Did I go too far? I just thought maybe we were...
Shit, that was my bad.
No, Parker.
We don't want to get caught after curfew. Let's get you home, Miller.
Okay.
Ben Hirota as Luke Holland, Cameron Sue as Margo Holland, Michaela Thompson as Charlotte Miller, Hudson Dobb as Christian Miller, Caitlin Branco as Parker York, Davin Metcalf as Bradey Hughes, Owen Kelly as Sheriff York, and Sierra as Dr. Fredericks. The intro is composed by Ian Michael Brown, and the transitions and outro music are composed by Hudson Dobb. The series is written and edited by Caitlin Branco, with cover art by Charlie McAfee and episode titles by Ben Hirota. Thanks again for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode.